Okay. Make sure my sound is actually on. Okay. I think it's on. Okay, mic's on. Hopefully it's picking up. Sorry about the crappy quality. I've had to record on my laptop, so there's going to be a lot of lag. So that's what I'm going to start this stream on, my 3-year anniversary stream. Yeah, so I can't record on my phone. Not live streams anyway, which sucks because it was really nice to be able to record on my phone, and well, the last stream I did was great with my phone and the quality was nice and all that, but apparently I now have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to live stream on a mobile device, so that sucks. But hopefully this crappy quality won't deter you from staying in the stream. Yeah, so with that, hold on, I'm just gonna take a sip of my mango drink. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I love that stuff. It's let me just adjust this real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's the Naked Mango juice or whatever. It's delicious, by the way. Everyone should have some. Mango juice is absolutely the best. Well, mango smoothie juice, because straight up mango juice, like, I've had that from cans and it honestly tastes like a Dum Dum Pop, like, but liquefied. Like, just imagine that for a second, like, liquefied Dum Dum Pop. Yeah. Well, no one's here yet, so I haven't seen the first 2 minutes of the stream. That's okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Someone just walked in. I don't know who walked in. I wonder if I can. No, I can't. I'll do it on my phone. There we go. Okay. Let's go to my channel. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Yeah. Can you, is there a way to make this? There we go. Go to that. Oh, someone will show up eventually. I did post that announcement video yesterday, and 6 of you saw it, so. Oops, nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay. Oh, that's just my comment. Okay. So when someone actually joins, hopefully they'll start from the beginning. Maybe. I don't know if they want to watch me drinking mango juice, but we're going to do a Q&A. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah. I wonder if I can move my laptop. I think I should maybe move my laptop. I'm going to move my laptop. We're going upstairs. Okay. Turn the battery off on my mouse. Let me just finish that. Okay. We're going on a trip, guys. Going upstairs. Yeah, I should have before charging my laptop, so my laptop's always plugged in. Mouse there. Okay, so double trip time. This would be so much easier on a mobile device. Wouldn't have to worry about this then. Rinse my cup out. And let's go upstairs, guys. Quick. Before I turn this off. That's better. Into my somewhat messy room. Okay. There we go. Now let's see. Alrighty. That laptop carrying one-handed is a lot heavier than it looks. So, let's see, and let's get my phone out again so I can monitor some things. I wonder, I just want to check the live stream from last time and see, oh, why did I do that? Okay. Exactly when the first couple of people came in, because I don't think it was that long. Can I, wait, is there a way for me to, there we go. Was the first person really? I don't know when the first person came in. Oh, 36 seconds. Okay, so clearly, clearly not not the same as last time. But I wonder, can I see myself on my phone? I'm curious. Let's find out. Oh, hey, it does work. It's just super delayed. Okay, enough of that. I'll turn it off now. That's really cool, though. And the quality doesn't look as crappy as it does on my laptop. The laptop makes it look worse than it is. Oh, I put myself on there. Great. At least I think I put myself on there. Yeah, I think that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. That's really funny, though. I love that. Hopefully you guys could hear me before. I wonder. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna turn my volume down. Just gonna say the one thing all the way back to the beginning. Can I not? There we go. Okay, so you guys can hear me. I was just testing it on my phone. So sorry, just a couple of seconds of me sitting here in silence. But yeah, so we're gonna do a Q&A. So as soon as more people actually come in, yeah, you know what? I should put another video out there saying, hey, well, no, because no one really saw it. My announcement. I did say the announcement video, like, tune in when it actually, like, shows up. I don't know. Should I make, oh, getting notifications on my phone in the middle of the live stream, that's fine. Yeah, I started this at about 3 o'clock. That's not an unreasonable time, right? Like, it's not unreasonable. Let me just, there we go. I wonder if I should just make another announcement video, you know, like saying like, hey guys, check out the live stream right now. But I don't know if anyone's gonna like actually see. Why am I so like far down in the frame? Okay, that's better. That sounds better. Also, got this cool new, you can't see it, but this cool new webcam slider thing for my laptop. So that's pretty cool. Look at that, more notifications. I'll just get rid of that for now. All right. Like, I think my thumbnail for making it in like 30 seconds is pretty good. Pretty good thumbnail. All right, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? While we wait, we're gonna see how long or like what videos I've done in the past year. So, give me 1 second while I go down quite a ways. So that was this week. Okay. So the videos I've done in the past year, which is a lot, I'm going to say, have been Valley Fair with Friends, Driving Antics. That was only a year ago. Wow. Do you guys remember the Driving Antics video? I stopped doing that because, you know, it's not the safest thing. And I said that with all sincerity, and I realized that after the third video, and I went, oh, yeah, I should stop. So, zone rock climbing, Sims 4 adventure, 2 of them actually. Do you guys remember Blair, my sim that I started a YouTube series with? And that, yeah, I wasn't sure what I was doing. They still exist, the family still exists. I haven't done anything with them, but you guys should let me know if you want to see more of them. Bionic Leg Katie. You guys seem to really like that one. Has 208 views. That was 10 months ago. Then there's the also loved royalty cover with 2.2k views, which is mind-blowing in itself, guys. Like, that's incredible. So, then there's the In My Blood cover, my Sims 4 blindfold challenge, my anime character Sims 4 challenge, which I have more custom content now, so I should probably like try that again, see if I can make more characters, because that was fun. And quite honestly, I could probably do better now. I've got Stanley Parables part 3 and 4. I've got the cringe videos with Katie. She has part 1 on her channel, and then part 1 is on my channel, so I'll include her part 1. My I got a shout out video. My 3 spoopy games in one video. Guys, like, okay. In all seriousness, though, when I played FNAF for the first time, that was literally the first time I'd ever played it. The only reason I knew anything about the game or what to do was because I watched Markiplier play it a lot. Mostly Markiplier. Not, maybe a little bit of Jacksepticeye? Mostly Markiplier, though. Anyway, so I was like, well, I'll give it a try. And I did, and I beat the first night, and I was like, okay, nope, that's it. I'm done. I don't need any more nightmares tonight. Thank you. So did that. I did the Victorious cover. Pumpkin carving with my Jacksepticeye pumpkin. My Happy Halloween video where I dressed up as a female version of Antisepticeye to the best of my ability. I was impressed with myself with my throat makeup. First time I'd ever done that, and it was pretty good. I did a filter settings Sims 4 challenge. I did the song Brothers from Fullmetal Alchemist on the piano. I did the cover Heartbreak Girl, which I don't know if I mentioned it in that video or not. I don't think I have ever mentioned it actually. I did Heartbreak Girl shortly after my boyfriend broke up with me. So that's where that stems from. Then I did a Sims 4 one-click challenge. Then the Cringemas video with Katie. That's a great video. I love that video. Then there's the Stranger cover and the bloopers. I did a bloopers reel for that one. I haven't done a whole lot of bloopers reels since then. Most of my vlogs just kind of whatever. I don't really have a whole lot of bloopers because it's literally just me living life. So, the song covers though, I should do more blooper reels. Right? Do you guys like the blooper reels? Because I think they're funny, personally. I love watching myself fail. I think they're funny. I did the Can't Help Falling in Love with You cover. I did the water in mug ice challenge, where you're supposed to take water and throw it up in the air in freezing weather, and it's supposed to freeze in the air, which it didn't. It froze instantly on the ground, though, which is cool. There's my 50 subscribers live stream, thank you, which I cannot believe I hit 50 this year, and now I'm up to 78. So that's amazing. I never thought I would get that far. Like, I mean, of course, I thought, oh, one day I want to be like way up in the thousands, way up in the millions, whatever. But I know that takes time for one and effort. And like I said in the 50 subscribers, thank you. Like, I love the small numbers. I get excited in Sims when one person downloads one of my Sims on the gallery. Like, I'm just impressed that someone wants to download it. I'm impressed that I have 78 subscribers. It's mind-blowing to me. And it's not a big number, but I don't care. So, alright, so then the next video I did was a genetics challenge in the Sims 4. I did an update video because my throat was sore and I hadn't been getting a lot of videos out. So, yeah. But then I did the Million Dreams cover, the pink cover. Then with Katie, we did the What's in the Box challenge, that cringe video. That was a really fun video to make. I'm so glad that we did that. That was an incredible time with her. Then we did Lily. Or no, I did Lily. Katie wasn't with me in that. I did the Lily cover, then the All of Them cover. And then I had my idea poll, which you guys can still vote on, even though that was 3 months ago, and no one voted. Like, guys, like, I need some ideas sometimes. That's why I put the poll out there. Yeah, go vote on that idea poll because it's got, let's see, what did it have in there? It had, okay, so, which I'm doing one of these options now, actually. Q&A live stream, Sims 4 gaming live stream, or challenge live stream, which I considered doing that. We did a Disney song challenge. I did that with Katie, actually, just recently. Portal 2 series. I do have the game Portal 2, and I haven't actually finished the main story game, but I can always start back at the beginning too. I'm not even really sure where I left off, so I could just start a new game. I could do a Stanley Parable live stream, and then I ask for any suggestions you guys might have. So there's that. But did that seriously just? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. It decided to reset on me. Okay, there we go. The next thing I did was the Moana How Far I'll Go cover, and then the Proud Cortisone cover, in a very Disney mood. The next video, I cut my hair to its beautiful shortness. I did something drastic that day. Then I did the Dark Side cover, and then there were the Italy and Greece vlogs, which that was a roller coaster in itself. That was an entire roller coaster. And then when I got back, I did the Grenade cover. Seriously, they played that everywhere in Italy. Then I did the other drastic thing, which was my lovely tattoo. Then I did the triple cringe challenge with Katie, where we had to deal with yeast, and then we made our own pizza, like homemade dough and pizza, and then we did a Disney song challenge, including the pizza. Then I did the Kill the Lights cover. Then I had my announcement video yesterday, and now we're here at the live stream. That took me a very long time to go through those videos and talk about it, because we're almost 18 minutes in now. So, wow. But that's impressive, all the things that I've done just in the last year. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Cool. Okay. Not important right now. Get rid of that help page from YouTube about the live stream. Okay. Okay. All right. So, no one's commented anything, so I guess I could just start the Q&A by myself. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna look up some Q&A questions. Q&A questions. And I want deep ones. Here, fun and insightful. Here we go. The first one that came up was deep, and I was like, I don't want deep questions. No one cares about deep questions. Well, some people do, but. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's see. Can we scroll? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm gonna answer that one, and it's a good question, in my opinion, because I'm a dog person, personally. Like, to own a pet, like, I would own a dog. I do own a dog. Her name is Lily, and she's the sweetest thing. She's 13, blind, and diabetic, but she's so sweet and still going. So, as far as cats go, though, I would never own a cat. I'd never own a cat myself. But but I like other people's cats. Yeah. Oh, I like this question. Are you a hoarder? Kind of. I'm not an obsessive hoarder. Like, I get that there's some things to throw away and like some things to pack away and like get rid of them, whatever, or sell. So yes, you could say that I'm kind of a hoarder, but not really. So, are you high maintenance? Depends. It depends on the situation. Normally, not really. I'm very like find the happy medium, compromising person. There's the word I'm looking for. So not usually, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll stick to you know. Anyway, I like this one. Are you named after anyone? My first name, no. Honestly, I'm not even really sure where the name Olivia came from. I know it means olive branch, but I don't know where it came from exactly. My middle name, I got from two grandmothers, one on each side of my family. So there's that. Are you scared of heights? Yes and no. It depends. Like if I'm in an airplane, no, I'm not afraid of heights. If I'm in a Ferris wheel, yes. Yes, 100%. I hate Ferris wheels. I can't do those sky trams. I can't do a Ferris wheel. I can't. Nope. I hate being stuck at the top. I cannot. Okay, this one's kind of weird. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? Yeah. Yeah, I had to like test that. I was like, I don't understand that question. Like, I'm just looking up a list of random questions, but like, okay. I'm just gonna answer these next couple because they're just simple and easy questions. But next one is, can you dance? If someone gives me choreography, yes. I can't freestyle anything to save my life. Can you do a split? No. I am not that flexible. I can barely touch my toes without bending my knees. I am not flexible whatsoever. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? No, I cannot. I can do the this thing where you can like roll your tongue in half and whatever. And I can roll my R's. I can do that, but no, I can't touch my tongue with my nose. Can you whistle? Kind of. I mean, I can better than my dad can at least. He can't snap. It's kind of funny. Like it just sounds like you're rubbing your fingers. Yeah, that's what his snap sounds like. Let's see. Oh, this is okay. This is a weird one, but do you eat breakfast every morning? Usually, yeah, because I can't function unless I do. I'm one of those people that needs 3 meals a day and snacks in between. I can't function without breakfast. Although I got into the bad habit in college of not eating breakfast before some of my first classes, and then I'd have to wait until like noon when my classes had a break, and then I'd go get food for the first time that day, and that was lunch. So imagine from like 8 o'clock in the morning to about noon with no food since the night before around 6, maybe 7. Yeah. I got into a bad habit of doing that, but I usually try and eat breakfast. So I like this one. Do you have a catchphrase? Unless you count the usual intro I have of "Hey guys, it's Livy," then no. But if you count my intro, then yes. Do you have a tattoo? Yeah, I did a whole video on it. Do you have any allergies? I do, actually. I have a ragweed allergy. That's pretty intense. It's not like, I wouldn't die from it unless I was like, it's not life-threatening, but it is still an allergy that is persistent and really bothersome. It's like a light pollen allergy, basically, is what it is. I also have a mild latex allergy. Like, I can still come into contact with latex, but if I'm exposed to it for too long, things happened. First time I found out about that one was interesting. Actually, I'm gonna go through the stories of how I found out. So the ragweed allergy we found out when I was in like 5th grade. I didn't think I had any allergies at that point, and I found this one out, the ragweed one, when every year, every fall, I would start to cough and sneeze uncontrollably, and then I would get a sinus infection every single fall, every year, throughout all of elementary school. And we couldn't figure out why. And then one day, the doctor's like, "Oh, you have a ragweed allergy." And I went, "Oh, okay, I have an allergy." The latex one, that was weird. That was really weird. I had braces back in middle school. And I had to have rubber bands for a while because my teeth were so messed up, guys. Like they were so bad. I had this weird combination of an overbite, underbite, and a crossbite. It was all sorts of bad. But now it's just an overbite, so whatever. It's better than nothing. But the rubber bands were supposed to help with the crossbite. And how that happened is like I had some like here and here, kind of like in the corners of my mouth. And one day I woke up and the corners of my mouth were swollen, right where the rubber bands were. So we went back to the orthodontist and they gave me latex-free ones to see if that helped, which they did, but they sucked. Those latex-free ones snapped so easily, and I had to wear the rubber bands at night, and I was so afraid that I was going to choke on the rubber band. It's small enough, I probably wouldn't have, but I did wake up one morning and it had snapped in my mouth in the middle of the night, so that was fun. Yeah, and then I also have a high intolerance for bananas. So not exactly an allergy, but whenever I eat a raw banana, it makes my mouth feel all tingly. So that's not fun. And sometimes I get stomach aches, which sucks because I love bananas. Bananas are amazing. So anyway, moving on. Do you have any birthmarks? Not the standard type of birthmark that most people have, where it's like a skin discoloration or something. No, they're on my back. Oops, I just hit my lamp. They're on my back, but I have these 2 moles that I've had for like ever, as long as I can remember. And they're perfectly symmetrical across my back. Like perfectly symmetrical. It's kind of scary. They're the exact same size and everything, and it's weird. But anyway, do you have any pets? Yeah, I just said I've got a dog. Her name is Lily. Again, sweetest thing ever. Do you love your job? As of right now, since all my jobs are part-time and really just to help me pay for college at this point, I mean, I like my job. Let's go with that. I don't love my job, but I like my job. My job is nice. Okay, let's do number 50. This one's fun. Do you really know all the words to your national anthem? Heck yes, I do. Heck yes, I do. We sang it all the time in choir. I've sang it for sports events before, mainly swimming, because I used to be a swimmer. So, yes, I know all the words to our national anthem. I would sing it, but I really don't feel like it right now. So, do you sing in the shower? Absolutely, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna be real honest with you. You guys can comment later on if you want, but when I'm singing on YouTube, do I look confident? Like, I honestly can't tell. Do I look confident when I'm singing? Because I don't feel confident ever. And I don't really sing at home. I'm actually a really shy person. So if I look confident on camera, that's completely opposite of who I am at home, because I don't sing in front of anyone else in person, ever. So a lot of my singing happens in the shower. Yeah, which I know people can still hear me in the shower, but no one says anything. So, do you sleep with the lights on or off? On. I don't like the dark at all. It's just, I hate it. It's something about it. It's not like one of those childish things like, oh, there's monsters in the dark. No, there's just something about the darkness that I absolutely do not like. And I think part of it is maybe tripping over something, which is a real hazard in my room. So I keep everything on the floor. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Not usually. Sometimes, but not usually. Does your name make any interesting anagrams? Not that I'm aware of. I think I once made an anagram out of my name, but not that I'm aware of. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, of course I have. It's like one of my favorite Italian restaurants. Have you ever ridden on a motorbike or like a motorcycle? No, I have not. I would always like to though. I really want to ride on a motorcycle. I would never want to drive one. I'd be way too scared. I just want to ride on one, like a short ride. Not a very long one, just a short one, because I'm kind of scared, but have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Who hasn't, in my opinion? That's like a classic Disney movie. Who doesn't know Dory singing Just Keep Swimming? Who doesn't know that? I mean, no offense if you haven't seen it, go watch it, it's a wonderful movie, but like, it seems like such an odd question to have on this list. Have you ever visited a country outside your continent? Well, considering I just did an Italy and Greece vlog, yes. The places I have been, actually, are, I'll start there, Italy, Greece, Vatican City, because technically that's a separate country, Paris, London, Amsterdam, Mexico. I feel like I'm forgetting one. But there's at least 7, and then almost around the entire United States, so. Have you ever won a trophy or an award, and what was it for? I won a lot of ribbons for swimming, and I did get a medal, actually, for one. I don't think I have any trophies, unless you count. I went to a costume party once when I was younger, and I won best costume, and it was this plastic skeleton trophy, so I must count that. Ooh, I like this one. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Which one is your favorite? Harry Potter is my favorite, and I have read Harry Potter and Hunger Games. I am not a Twilight fan. Sorry for all you Twilight fans out there. Not a Twilight fan. How does music matter to you? Music is literally my soul. Literally my life. As evidenced by this YouTube channel. So yeah, that's what music is to me. And that's what that question was how does music matter to you? How far away from your birthplace do you live now? Well, considering I haven't moved in 19 years, pretty dang close. I haven't moved, so pretty close. I already answered this one. How many countries have you been to? That's 7 for sure. How many oceans have you swum in? Oceans? The only 2, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic. I've swum in both. Now seas, I have no idea. How many tattoos do you have? Just the one. Did a whole video and it was just the first. How often do you doodle, and what do your doodles look like? I don't doodle often. I would love to doodle more, but when I want to doodle, I don't have any ideas flowing. I'm not really an artist in that sense. Usually when I doodle, when I want to doodle, I end up drawing my hand. I end up drawing my left hand all the time in different positions. Like, I used to be really good. Nowadays it's iffy, but that's because I'm not really trying. But if I was really trying, it's usually pretty good. I'm looking for like good questions. Some of these aren't. Yeah. Ooh, if you could choose only one, would you rather go to Paris or London? Since I've been to both, I would say London because London is great, in my opinion. If you could eat lunch with one famous person, who would it be? It's a good question. Right now, I want to say Tom Holland just because I saw Spider-Man: Far From Home last night. Not going to give away any spoilers, but yeah. I think I'll say Tom Holland for right now. Could change. If you could eliminate one weakness or limitation in your life, what would it be? My arachnophobia. I would love to get rid of that. I'd love to get rid of my arachnophobia. that would be amazing. I know I've mentioned the fair before in another video of mine. But yeah, I'd love to get rid of that. My dog's barking. I don't know what she wants. I can't find any good questions anymore. Oh, if you have a nickname, what is it? Well, Livy is one of them. Olive is another one. Livers is another one. Liv. There's a lot of nicknames that Olivia can make, so yeah. Is there any item you collect? Yes, actually, I collect foreign currency. So, actually, here, you know what? Real quickly, I'm gonna grab my foreign currency thing. Okay, I'm back. So this is some of my foreign currency. So like, this bill here is a 10 kuna. I've got 20 pesos here. I got 20 kuna. And 5 Canadian dollars. Ooh, this stuff is different. This is, oh, these are, Cuban pesos. I've never been to Cuba. I'd like to go to Cuba, but, just to say I've been there, but Cuban pesos. I got a bunch of euros in here. Like, euros are legitimately very popular. Like, here's a 10-cent euro. I've got kune. Well, I've got leke as well, or liki. I think it's pronounced leke. Leki. I don't remember. It's spelled L-E-K-E. So someone can pronounce me or correct me on that pronunciation. I would love that. But, well, here's a peso coin. It's a 5 peso. 5 peso. Ooh, what's this one? This one is a hold on. 2, 4, 6, 7. This is a septagon. This is 50 pence. Ah. Oh right, I think I've got a couple British pounds in here as well. I'm not sure where, but oh, what's this one? This one's really shiny. Wait, I seriously don't know what this is. Oh, this is 10 pence. This really shiny one is 10 pence. This is another 5. Oh yeah, here's another 5 peso. Yeah, found a 2 peso in here. Okay, this 1 cent euro. This 1 cent euro. It looks about the size of a penny, right? It's not. It's smaller than a dime. It's smaller than a dime. It's really, really small. So, oh, what's this one? This one looks like a euro. This one. Oh no. Ooh, no. What is this? This is. This is 1 penny, but it's not an American penny. It's a British penny. I must have gotten this one from my dad because I don't remember getting this one. Some of these I think I got from my dad. A lot of the euros probably. Really do not need to collect any more euros. Yeah, see, like here's a 2 euro. It's really, really big. So, we found another one of the 1 cent euros. So, yeah. So also, if you guys didn't know this little trick, let's see, what's a good one? Yeah, this one will do. So this spot right here, this blank spot, or even on the front, this blank spot, most bills in any currency have them. Hold it up to the light and you'll get a picture, and that's how you can tell it's real. Except this one. I don't know what's up with this one. It's got a weird plastic thing in the middle. So, I don't know what's up with that one. But, anywho. When was the last time you swam in the pool? The other day. Because I own a pool. So, what's the most ridiculous thing you've had to visit the hospital for? Severe heartburn. I think that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever had to visit the hospital for. For me, personally, not for someone else, but, for me personally. I had severe heartburn, I think 2 years ago, after I got over the stomach flu. So that was fun. Pick one, a comedy movie or a horror movie? Comedy. I don't like horror at all. Pick one, chatting or phone call? What's the difference? Does it mean texting or phone call? Depends on the situation, but if I had to pick one, usually probably texting. Pick one, Coke or Pepsi? Coke, all the way. I will take a Coca-Cola any day. Pick one, Halloween or Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day, because I'm not a Halloween person. And Valentine's Day is great. Pick one, iOS or Android? Android, because I'm not an Apple user. Pick one, Monopoly or chess? That's a good one. I'd have to say chess just because I enjoy that more than Monopoly, and Monopoly takes forever and doesn't always have a clear goal. So, pick one, summer or winter? Summer. I hate dealing with the snow sometimes. Pick one, vanilla or chocolate? Chocolate, because chocolate is delicious. What books on your shelf, or what are books on your shelf that are begging to be read? Good question. Probably reread my Percy Jackson series. I have the entire collection of Percy Jackson books. I own every written Rick Riordan book that is out there. Not the ones. Okay, this excludes the comic books because I already have the book. Why do I need the comic? And it also excludes the newest ones from different authors with different mythologies. They're just supported by Rick Riordan. So, I don't include those. I own every book that was written by the man himself. So, yeah, and all the survival guides, all the extra books, everything. I own everything. And it's great. Out of all of them, I am only missing... I only need to read 2 of them still, but I've read all the other ones already. And I'm very proud of my shelf. There's so many books on there that they can't all fit on the shelf anymore. I need to get them another shelf. So, yeah. But my Percy Jackson series, 5 days. What are some of your bad habits? I fidget a lot. Like, I've been fidgeting with my necklace a lot. A lot of the times, if I'm wearing my ring, I'll spin it around my finger and twist it off and play with it and whatever. I'll play with my hair. Oh my gosh, I play with my hair so much, specifically on this side, which is a really bad habit. Yeah. What are you reading now? Right now, I'm not reading anything. Should probably go back to reading the Sherlock Holmes book that I have. I'm reading The Sign of Four right now. I'm like in the middle of it. Should go back to reading that. So I guess that would count as what I'm reading right now. What book do you remember as being important to you? The first Harry Potter book. Because my 4th grade teacher got me into reading Harry Potter, and it hasn't changed since. And the bookmark that I have for that series, I have one bookmark for that series. It has not changed. It is the same bookmark that I used when I first started reading them in 4th grade. And we put masking tape over it. Or not masking tape. The clear tape you use for packaging stuff. I think that's masking tape. No, that's not masking. What? Packaging tape. Duh, masking tape is the stuff that you use in schools that kind of sucks. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, right, we put tape on the bookmark so I could preserve the writing that was on the back of it from my 4th grade teacher. I don't know how this thing hasn't, like, torn apart yet. Because it is torn apart. That's the thing. It's split in 2 halves. The paper bookmark is split in 2 halves with the tape barely holding it together. There's so many holes in it. It's basically in 2 halves, but it's still somehow together, and the writing is still preserved. And it's like, how is this thing still, like, functional as a bookmark? So, whatever. What color is your bedroom carpet? Gray. Boring. Carpet gray. What did you do for your last birthday? I went to Italy and Greece, so. What did I want to be when I grew up? I wanted to be a preschool teacher, actually. but then that changed. So, what do you call okay, this question is worded rude. What do you call a carbonated drink? Personally, I usually call it a pop. Sometimes I'll call it soda. I've heard people call it soda pop, but I call it a pop. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? Sun shower? Usually. What do you do most when you are bored? Watch YouTube or Netflix? Bad habit, honestly. I should probably read. Still not the greatest habit, but yeah. What do you like about your home? The fact that it was built by my dad, pretty much. Like, obviously he had help, but all that. But he basically built this house. So, what does my name mean? Oh, yes, this familiar. It means olive branch. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? I don't. I would love to drink tea, but I don't. So, yeah. I honestly, if I had to choose one, it would probably be green tea. That's my guess. Yeah. What is on the walls of the room you're in? Lots of stuff. There are my drawings behind me. There's pictures over there. There's a canvas thing over there. All sorts of memorabilia. There we go. On this wall over here, on a billboard, not billboard, corkboard. That's the word I'm looking for. On a corkboard over here, and literally taped to the walls and on a shelf. Some more paintings, drawings, and whatever, and jewelry behind me. So, yeah. So lots of pictures and drawings mainly. Yeah. Okay. What is something that amazes you? What is something that amazes me? Stars. Stars amaze me. I love constellations, and I can't stop looking at them. My favorite one to find, usually during the winter, is Orion, the constellation. It's easy to find. It's literally just 3 straight dots across, and boom, there he is. You can just see him all. During the summer, it's usually the summer triangle, which is literally just a triangle of stars. So, what is something you are gifted at? Singing. It just is. I think I'm gonna answer a few more, and then I think I'm gonna be done. What was the last thing you watched on TV? I'm gonna count it as Netflix since me and my parents don't own regular TV. We use an antenna and just use Netflix. So, last thing I watched on TV or Netflix was Seven Deadly Sins, that anime. Great anime. Love that anime. What is the most boring movie you've watched? There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but my dad really likes World War II documentaries and black and white movies and old westerns. He's that kind of guy, which is fine. He can like those things, and not all of them are that bad actually. But some of them are really boring. This one actually was not a black and white movie or an old western. It was a historical documentary, not documentary, a historical film on Abraham Lincoln. It was literally just called Lincoln. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep at some point during that movie. Pretty sure, and that was in the theater, which I never do. I never fall asleep during a movie or in the theater at that. So, what is the name of your first pet? First pet. Gosh, I have this too. I don't remember which came first, my mouse or my betta fish, because I've had both. So I'm just gonna name them both. The mouse I named after myself, so I named my mouse Olivia. And my betta fish, his name was Thunderbolt, after the character in 101 Dalmatians. Or was it 101 Dalmatians 2? I don't know, one of those two movies. Anyway, there's a character named Thunderbolt, and I was really obsessed with it at the time, so I named him Thunderbolt. Well, this is a good one. What is your eye color? Now, normally, I would say they're dark blue. But that's not the case, I've discovered. They're multicolored because they're dark blue around the edges, and then it fades into like this green, and then the very center on my iris is this like brown light hazel color. So I'm not sure what you'd call that, but that's what they are, in case you're wondering. What is your favorite color? Purple. Flat out purple. What is your favorite drink? I've got 3, because they all taste exactly the same, and they are Sprite, Serum Mist, and 7-Up. What is your favorite fairy tale? That's a good one. I can tell you what my favorite Greek myth is, which is the story of Persephone and Hades, but my favorite fairy tale? I'm gonna go with Aladdin. Like the story of Aladdin and like from Disney and whatever. I know that's not like a classic fairy tale, but hey, it's my favorite, so shush. What is your favorite food? Spaghetti. Flat out. What is your favorite music genre? I actually like a lot of music genres. Country is one of them, don't judge me. I like rock. I like alternative rock. Pop is in there. I'm not a huge rap fan. Definitely not Screamo. Hate Screamo. I mean, I'm not really picky about music choices, just as long as it's not like awful rap or Screamo, especially not Screamo. What is your favorite quote? I'm gonna use my senior quote because my senior quote is amazing, and it's from the anime Fairy Tail, and it is Everett on the wall or on a canvas. It says, "Don't give up. The beginning is always the hardest, so let's keep on going to the very end." By Natsu himself from Fairy Tail. It's great. What is your favorite song? It's a good question. I don't have one because it keeps changing. It will go from whatever stuck in my head one day to whatever stuck in my head the next day. So, what is your favorite type of clothing? T-shirts. T-shirts are the best. What is your most used swear word? I don't really swear. I use that wording specifically because there have been points in my time in my life where I have swore before. Most of them on accident. The most used one is probably the S word in all the times that I have swore, and I don't do it often. I use it only in super, super stressful situations, or it might slip up by accident. Often quoting someone, but usually not. Usually I just change the wording so that it fits me, and then I don't have to swear. Pretty sure I've got a replacement word for every single swear word. So, what is your star sign? Taurus. I am proud of being a Taurus. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a Ford. I think it's a Fusion. I don't know. It's a Ford. So, what position do you sleep in? On my stomach. I'm a stomach sleeper. Except when I wake up in the morning, I'm always on my back. So, I don't know. I'm gonna answer, I think, 2 more, and then this is gonna be a shorter live stream than the last one. What was your favorite subject in high school? Myth and Legends. Like, hands down. And if I have to pick a real subject, then it'd be English, but, hands down, Myth and Legends. That was great. Ooh, what was your first ever cell phone? You know, I have it somewhere. I just saw it the other day, too. I don't know where it is, but, it was this little tiny red thing. It was maybe about this big, and it was a sliding phone, so it had a full keyboard, and I could slide it on. And when I first got it, my parents, oh my god, I don't know why they gave this to me, but they gave me the phone. The phone was great. It was bright red and everything, kind of like what's left of my case, that color red. But the case they gave me for that phone, the phone itself was red, but the case they gave me was this puke orange color. Imagine this, but more pukey. That's what it looked like. So, I ended up actually getting my phone stolen in the 5th grade. I had it in the 5th grade. I should clarify. I got my first phone in the 5th grade. They gave it to me because we were going on a trip and they wanted me to have some sort of communication so then if I got lost, I could call them. That was the reason I got a phone. But in 5th grade, I brought it to school and my teacher said, no, you can't have it in class. And he said to another girl too, he's like, I'll just take your phones, put them in my desk drawer and they'll be there at the end of the day and you can get them back. Yeah, then they got stolen right out of the drawer, and it took a while to find them. They did finally find them. When I got mine back, however, they were like, we're sorry, we could only find 2/3 of the case, because my case was in 2 parts. It had a front, top, and bottom on the back. So they could only find 2/3 of it, and I looked at the principal found them and gave them to me, and I looked at the principal and went, that is just fine, I don't care. So I took the case off and put stickers on the back instead. Do I just go all the way to, yeah. Okay, so my phone decided to skip a bunch of questions, but that's okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna answer this question because I think it's funny, and there's not really an answer to it, and it causes a lot of controversy and arguments. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Why? I don't have an opinion, because if you think about it, there's 2 sides to this argument. Let's look at it from if the chicken came first. If the chicken came first, that would mean they could lay the egg and all that. But then there's the question of, how did the chicken get there? So that would mean the egg would have had to come first, but then where would the egg have come from? We don't know. I like to think of it as the story of Adam and Eve, because Adam was made out of sand and Eve was made from one of his rib bones. You can think of it that way. You don't have to. Not forcing that upon you. Just that's what it reminds me of, so that's what I'm putting out there. Okay, I like this one. This one's funny. Without looking, guess what time it is. I'm gonna guess. It's 4:58. Or I meant 3:58, but it's 3:59. I was close. I was a minute off. Excuse my blender with the 4, but all right, one more, and I think we're gonna be done. Oh, okay, 2 more because this one's funny. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Well, I'm American. I have an American accent. Well, one American accent. There are several, and I'm sure there are several British ones too. But I can do a British accent. It's not very good though, my British accent, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone doing this, but you can let me know what you think of it in the comments. But I'd rather. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really care. My British accent is mainly from watching Doctor Who and Sherlock and actually being in London, and it's not really that hard to do a British accent, in my opinion, at least not for me. I know people who struggle with it, and it's really just my voice is pitched just a little bit higher, and the vowels are all elongated, which is easy for me considering I'm a Minnesotan, so we elongate our vowels anyway. And then the consonants are just a little bit more sharp. I'm probably doing this all wrong, by the way, so I'm just gonna stop. I'll stop, but you get the point. I can do it, but ooh, would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Rome? Good question. Not sure. They're very similar. I've been to, I almost said ruins, but they're not ruins, apparently. They're antiquities. I've been to both, like the ruins of Pompeii. That one I can say. And the antiquities at Delos, the island of Delos. You guys saw both those videos, hopefully. So, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have wanted to live in ancient Pompeii, I'll tell you that much. And that's it. That's all I've got on this list, so. Sorry, let me just answer this real quick. Just saw a text come through. Ignoring that for a minute. Alright, I've literally been at this for an hour, and I should probably get back downstairs. So, thank you guys again. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A session. And just, again, thank you guys. 3 years is a long time, and my first video was, it's a private video now, actually. My first video was a Doctor Who's video that I made with a friend of mine. She didn't want to continue it, so I made one myself, and that got over 200 something views, and it wasn't even up for a month. Less than a month. And I got nervous because I didn't have time to finish it. I didn't have time to write another story, and I did all the voices myself using fake names to make it seem like there were other people doing the voices, but you could probably tell it was me. I was 13 at the time, I think. And I say this is 3 years because I really started doing things in 2016. So those first 2 videos, though, were like, they're nothing. But those were officially my first 2 videos on the channel. And since then, I've come a long way in doing things. My first official video that I left up there, people see, was the Disruptive Students, the Harry Potter one. And it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I've come a long way from there, and I'm glad you guys were here to enjoy it with me. And I will see you guys later. Bye!